Yo, what's up YouTube? Jerry Jane Gaming coming back with another Rise of Kingdoms video, and today we are going to be diving into the new update that Lilith just brought to us. You heard that right, we have another new update. This is going to include Osiris League Season 7, which is on its way, the new changes to Ark of Osiris, the new skills that we're going to have in Ark of Osiris, new equipment sets, and more access and optimizations to Season of Conquest KVK. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. It's so early, guys. It's so early. All right, shout out to King Ray for getting my butt out of bed to do this on my day off. It's for you, Ray. All right, so we're going to go through this a little quickly here. It is a lengthier update, as you can see here. So I think the big changes that most people are going to be excited for is going to be the Ark of Osiris and Osiris League, and then also the new equipment set that we were going to be getting. At least that was one of the main things that I took away from it as soon as I glanced at this. So we're going to be getting this update around 4:17. First point here, Ark of Osiris and Osiris League. Osiris League Season 7 is about to start. Get ready to fight tooth and nail over the Ark of Osiris. This would be interesting. Me and the guys in 2581 were expecting a little bit later, so I don't know if we're really ready for this personally. I think we needed a lot more practice, so sorry Ray, you're probably not getting those coins back, but we'll give it a shot nonetheless. I was really hoping we were going to have another off season to kind of recruit and practice, but we'll see when this actually does launch. Pioneer event for the new Ark of Osiris game mode. Ark of Osiris Raging Sands is starting soon. That is the name of the update, actually. Shifting Sands, Raging Sands. As Seth and Iset stir from their slumber, fierce sandstorms blot out the sun over Egypt. After the update goes live, you will have the chance to experience a new Ark of Osiris game mode where you will need to fight through the sands themselves if you wish to control Egypt. Sandstorms in this new Ark of Osiris map. The map will be covered in a sandstorm that would obscure your view of enemy forces. I kind of like this because it's not just, oh, here's fog. Like it's still gonna be fog, guys, but at least it's like, okay, it's a sandstorm. Just be like, just throwing fog into the map without having like any reasonable explanation to it seemed kind of silly to me. So Ark of Osiris, we fight on a desert map, and we're gonna have some sandstorms, which would be pretty cool. And speaking of desert map, I mean, look at what Tomorrowlight Games has done with Call of Dragons and giving them a very beautiful map layout. Give us another Ark of Osiris mode where you have a forest map, you have a winter map, you have Riverlands map. We already have to deal with some of those things in Rise of Kingdoms when it comes to terrain and maneuvering around it and cutting off choke points on rivers and whatnot. I feel like this, again, with it being, oh, here's just the sandstorm / fog, it's a little lazy. You're a multi-billion-dollar company. Give us elements that are going to make troops slower, like when it snows, or Riverlands, when it rains, you know, the defense of your troops goes down or something. Like I've been preaching this for quite a while now. There's so much they can do internally, and obviously you wouldn't be able to do it in a KVK season, but yeah, maybe you bring it in as a new Ark of Osiris map, so it's not this huge overload for your servers and the thousands of players. This is just, it's 30 versus 30, so you can start with baby steps, Lilith. You don't have to go and take the whole cake all at once. Rant over. New skills. And the new Ark of Osiris, 5 new skills will be added to help you fight your way through the sandstorm. Shu's favor. Shu, the god of wind, and he who rises up, has seen fit to grant you his blessing. At the start of the battle, all troops on both sides will receive Shu's favor, increasing their march speed to help them get to the battlefield more quickly. Some skills that increase march speed cannot be used while you have Shu's favor. I think this is the skill that Chiz alluded to in one of his videos, and from the LA meetup, I think a big shout out to Asbodian, who kind of hooked Chiz up with those pictures, I believe, or those images. I think Shinji also made a video of it too. There's a skill that's going to be 0 cost, so this might be that skill that you can use. Occupation bonuses and skill tweaks. In the new Ark of Osiris, we've added new bonuses for occupying certain buildings and adjusted or removed certain skills. Okay. In Argosaurus, titled officers, alliance leaders, and garrison captains can now manually remove troops from the garrison. Interesting. Okay, good. I mean, you give it to us in KVK mode, so there you go. New equipment coming soon. We've added legendary leadership equipment. Hallelujah. I've been saying this for months and weeks too, where people are, and I alluded to it on my stream last night, where I was like, yeah, I would rather make a leadership set as opposed to an infantry set. Well, due to Heraclius and the success that we see with Heraclius and YSS, this might mean that Theodora might come out of the woodworks a little bit now too. So just fair warning, guys, the meta with new equipment, it's going to shift yet again, in my opinion. We've added legendary leadership equipment, which can be found at the blacksmith once this game is updated. New blueprints are also coming in future updates. Legendary quality random blueprint fragment chests for gathering and random blueprint fragment chests for leadership have been added to the VIP shop. So those will be very similar to these bad boys that we get for cav, infantry, all that good stuff. Next, improvements and adjustments to Season of Conquest. First point, in the Lost Kingdom, you can now join alliances in other kingdoms and migrate within Lost Kingdom. You can now join any alliance in your camp regardless of the kingdom. This is kind of getting to that alliance-based thing. I think that not so much full-blown, but about a year and a half ago, Lilith was about to really shake up the dynamic of what Rise of Kingdoms was, and this kind of sounds like it a little bit, but you can just join any alliance in your camp regardless of the kingdom. I don't know how much I like this. We already have coalition chat. It's like inviting a stranger into your house kind of sort of thing. Is it going to be good for the community? Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. You already have coalition chat. I don't really see much more of a need to invite people into another alliance. That's going to cause a lot of drama within your home kingdoms if people are, for example, with us in 875. You know how many people would love to go to 875 to just chill there and get alliance chests? I don't know how I feel about this. If this is truly what they mean, I don't know how I feel about this. After the season ends and the immigration period begins, you can apply to migrate to any kingdom in your current Lost Kingdom. After your application is approved, you'll be able to migrate to that kingdom with fewer passport pages than you would normally need. More information will be added to the main season page 7 days before the start of the immigration period. They mentioned this in a previous update. I still don't really know how I feel about this. Like, you're going to be able to migrate within KVK. It's like, obviously it's probably going to be after the rewards and all that stuff is settled, but it's still a little weird to me. So I don't know how I feel about that. I have to see it, and I have to see it truly play out in order to, come to a conclusion on it. Improve the layout of the main Season of Conquest page. Interesting. Did that need an update? I don't know. Commander Margaret I will be added to the Legendary Tavern. Cool. Optimize the Autarch and Vindicator Taverns. The length of the Autarch Tavern and Vindicator Taverns have been reduced from 3 days to 1 day. Adjusted the number of available commanders in the Autarch Tavern from 2 to 1. In the Autarch Tavern and in Vindicator Tavern, the commander is no longer locked when selected. Before the end of the event, you may freely switch the selected commander on the list. That's cool. You can choose your chosen commander anytime before the event ends. Adjusted the rewards you can earn through the Autarch and Vindicator Taverns. You can now earn items for your selected commander or other items like resources, speed ups, and more. Whatever. Improvements to immigration. I think this was another big part too, that as I was glancing over on first look. Optimize immigration rules for kingdoms that have just entered Season of Conquest. After entering Season of Conquest and before beginning its first story, a kingdom can accept up to 150 immigrants per season. Smaller kingdoms are a thing. They're limiting. I hate to say it. The game's dying, I think. they're trying to make the kingdoms more full, in a way. But also I think this just goes to show that there's like such a small player base that's coming in. They're also trying to eliminate Imperiums, it seems like. So a kingdom like 2489, who is a newer, I mean, there are a few kingdoms behind us. They're a top tier Imperium kingdom now. they can only these kingdoms now. People who are trying to plan to do this, they can only bring in 150 immigrants per season. You're not really going to hit Imperium by doing that. So, yeah, they're definitely vying for smaller and smaller kingdoms. It seems like, and maybe this is a way to combat the lag. Maybe that's their main way to combat the lag. That's why they have All Talk rewards too. I think they're definitely trying to promote and push having smaller kingdoms. I do think in a sense too that it's because that the game is dying a little bit and there's a lot of poo-poo kingdoms out there that just don't have like any activity at all or something like that. But I might be wrong on that. Leave a comment down below if you think otherwise. After its first stories ends, it can accept 500 immigrants. View your in-game mail for more details. Again, Super Imperiums, they're trying to remove them. That's how I'm reading all this right now. When immigrating, resources that exceeded the protected resource capacity of your storehouse will be lost. Isn't that always what's been a thing? Like, you have to delete them, so I don't know. Other optimizations added the engineering tag to the filter when selecting a commander. Don't know when I'm ever going to be rallying with engineering commander, but cool. Defeated troops and rallied armies on the map will be displayed differently from normal troops in strategic view. Didn't know we needed that. Optimized city teleportation from Lost Kingdom. When returning from Lost Kingdom to your original kingdom, you be placed in the province 1, the top left outermost province of the kingdom if possible. I thought that was already a thing. Optimize the display, issue, and trigger logic of the monthly special offer bundle. After the bundle presents, the content available for the month will not change due to your immigration. The optimization will take effect May 1st, 2023. All in all, pretty good update. I think the major things obviously is new Ark of Osiris map / game mode, Osiris League, which will be coming soon, Osiris League Season 7. I don't think that they'll probably do the Raging Sands Osiris League, obviously. It's a pioneer event, so if this Ark of Osiris doesn't work out, Raging Sands, then, you know, they'll probably just scrap it. Personally, I'll try Raging Sands a few times, but I don't know if I'm gonna like it, to be honest. New equipment coming soon. Meta's gonna shift, guys. Save your sculpts. I just maxed Heraclius yesterday. I don't know what that means for the leadership set that's incoming, but and actually they say leadership equipment, so it doesn't necessarily mean a set, but I think it's going to be a set because it's the only. I mean, we have gathering set now. We have ranged combat sets or siege sets. We're just missing leadership, and then maybe they give us integration. And then further improvements, migrating when you're within KVK, All Talk rewards. This whole 0.3 to me is whatever. I really don't know how I feel about the immigration portion while you're still in Lost Kingdom. Very interesting to me. Definitely the alliance thing that's gonna be so much drama. Like 2581 folks, like, I love y'all, but nah, we ain't doing all that. I'm sorry. No. And then the immigrations, they're limiting Super Imperiums. They want to get away from Imperium kingdoms, I think, is what they're doing with that. So let me know what you guys think about this update in the comments. I think I'll give it like 2.5 stars out of 5, if anything. Pretty good. I think obviously a lot of people are excited for Ark of Osiris and Osiris League, but other than that, it is what it is. I think there's other things that they can do in terms of updates. I don't know off the top of my head right now because it's pretty early, but what do you guys want to see in the future of Rise of Kingdoms as they combat their sister game Call of Dragons? So leave a comment down below, hit that like button if you enjoyed the content, consider subscribing. We have pass openings against 2293 and Chisgul starting at 1930 UTC. I will probably start streaming maybe about an hour or so before that, so make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get those notifications. I'm out. Enjoy your weekend. Happy holidays, everyone. Take care. Love y'all. Peace.